The scene opens with a small, cozy living room filled with warmth and sunlight streaming through the windows. On a plush rug in the middle of the room, we see Kitty, a small, sweet, and curious tabby cat, napping contentedly. Suddenly, a soft thud disturbs the peace, and Kitty's ears twitch as he opens his eyes. Once upon a time, in a house so neat, lived a little kitty, small and sweet. One sunny day, as he began to rise, a ball of yarn rolled by, a fun surprise. Kitty's eyes widen as he spots the ball of yarn, bright red and irresistibly round, rolling across the room. He watches it with intense curiosity, before leaping up and chasing after it. It rolled and rolled, with playful glee, and little Kitty, curious, wanted to see. Out the door and down the street, the chase began, a game so sweet. The yarn ball leads Kitty out the front door, down the quiet street, and into a world of adventure. As Kitty chases the yarn, the scenery changes from a small town to a wide open field with lush, green grass. Kitty runs through the field, where bunnies hop and birds fly overhead. He leaps over flowers and weaves through tall grass, always keeping his eye on the rolling yarn. Through fields so green, where bunnies hop, Kitty followed, without a stop. Over hills and valleys, it rolled along, a merry dancer, a playful song. The scene shifts as the yarn ball rolls into a dense forest. Kitty hesitates for a moment, but his curiosity gets the best of him, and he ventures in. The forest is dark and mysterious, with shadows creeping around the tall trees. Kitty carefully follows the yarn over rocks and roots, always on alert. Through forests deep, where shadows creep, the ball rolled on, while Kitty did peep. Over rocks and roots, it found its way, as Kitty followed, night and day. The yarn ball then leads Kitty to a beach where the ocean waves crash against the shore. The sky is a brilliant shade of orange as the sun begins to set. Kitty bounds across the sandy beach, his little paws leaving tiny prints as he chases the yarn near the water's edge. To the beach, where the waves did crash, Kitty followed, with a sudden dash. The ball rolled on, through the salty air, and Kitty chased it, without a care. As the yarn ball rolls towards the ocean, Kitty makes a daring leap and catches it just before it can get wet. He shakes off a bit of sand, his heart racing from the thrill of the chase. With the yarn ball finally caught, Kitty realizes he's come a long way from home. But just as he begins to worry, the yarn ball starts rolling back the way it came. Kitty follows it as it retraces its steps through the beach, the forest, and the field. Back through the forest, field, and town, the yarn led Kitty, up and down. Until at last, with a joyful purr, he found himself back at home, for sure. Kitty arrives back at his front door, where the yarn ball finally comes to a stop. With a delighted meow, Kitty pounces on the yarn and hugs it close, content with his adventurous day. The scene returns to the cozy living room. Kitty, now tired from his big adventure, curls up on the rug with the yarn ball beside him. The room is bathed in the soft glow of the evening light as Kitty drifts off to sleep, dreaming of more adventures. Tired from his trip, he curled up tight and fell asleep in the softest light. The yarn ball beside him, a cuddly friend, as dreams of adventure did sweetly blend. The camera slowly pans out, showing the peaceful room and the now sleeping Kitty, before fading to black.